light and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
I'm thankful for family, friends, 2K TV, and most importantly, my 99 three-point rating.
So 300 episodes. How do you wrap up all the best moments in one piece? Well, we had to limit ourselves. Here's the best of 2K TV so far in 300 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and this is NBA 2K.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
Number 20, Avery Bradley.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Allie, take it away.
Well, Brian, the Lakers have some offensive options.
Thanks, Allie. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Robert Covington.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Lakers, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Avery Bradley. And here's Westbrook from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. And plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
And it's Westbrook again. Again missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. McCollum outside. Pass to Powell. It's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
James outside. The Lakers with the rebound. And Davis gets double teamed to the right side. For 3, Westbrook buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Powell with it, picked up by James. Nurkic. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off. You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another, just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
To the middle. Here's Covington. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Covington. Hamilton's got his second basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
The three, James. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For three, James. Powell pulls it in.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now Portland with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Lillard can't get it to go.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And James launches it from deep. Powell pulls it in.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Jordan. Gordon Tucker comes in for James. And it's Monk in for Bradley. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Westbrook's got 14 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Launches a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Throws it up high. Pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range. Anthony misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Monk for 3. Davis, the pass to Anthony. Monk for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. There's McCollum with the 3. Covington, rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. For 3, McCollum. That shot off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers up 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court,
being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Carmelo Anthony out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
A different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. He's feeling it. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Zeller pass to Powell. Lillard left side. With the floater. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And Nance gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Nance has gotten his first basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The Lakers trail. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got his first points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Again, the Lakers.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Westbrook against Lillard. Pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Westbrook's got 9 points in the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
To the inside. Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Simons is checked in for Portland.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for Trailblazers.
Inside.
Simons.
Here's Zeller. Ooh, Howard with a block. From deep. Nance pulls down the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Portland trailing here.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Rondo. And Bazemore is subbed in for Monk. All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Russell Westbrook. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Los Angeles let me know the status. He said it looks to be just a sore foot, but that he should still avoid putting much weight on it. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments will have to be made.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:06 left in the half. Low block shot, and he nails the jumper.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And James puts up a deep three. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Shot is good by Nance.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but... Getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
The three, James buries it from three. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
For the Trailblazers, Cody Zeller.
And that one misses.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very Johnson. And there was no stopping Russell. 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They built this lead.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the small forward. Yes, it's good.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Westbrook's got 32 points in the game. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Jordan with the bucket.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those five.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
McCollum with it. Jordan picks him up. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas. That they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous Mobile One block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Bradley. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now the Lakers take it the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And the basket by Monk.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
McCollum. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. McCollum's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Lillard. Powell for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Rondo, he's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's McCollum. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
The assist from
Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Nance, he's checked in for Powell.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
McCollum's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter.